Your right hand side, on top of that mountain used to be a prefab concrete building used for testing and developing the radar during World War II. And also on your right hand side, you see here, there'll be a flat piece of concrete. On top of that concrete there used to be a tank, which they used to use for target practice during World War II. I'll point out being a little bit closer.
Makes you seasick.
We're wiggling about.
So up ahead on your left hand side, that mountain on your left hand side there, up ahead, that's where the radar site used to be. And if you look on the right hand side, you'll see a flat piece of concrete. That's where the tank used to be.
Yeah, yeah.
Now take a look up ahead out your right window, up ahead out your right window, you can see Puffin Island. And Puffin Island's headed by, guess what?
Puffins!
Sheep.
Puffins!
Sheep.
Oh,
No, you're right,
you
Puffins.
said yesterday all the puffins had
There's
died.
also remains of 12th century church on the island. The island was overrun by rats but eradicated in 1998. No humans allowed on the island. But if you fancy a closer look, boats are available for either Conwy or Beaumaris. Behind Puffin Island, you can see Anglesey, which is the largest island in Wales.
We've been there, haven't we, Sam?
It boasts 42 beaches.
Where?
With
Anglesey.
celebrities who live there, such as Dawn French, actress Naomi Watts, and Lemmy Kilmister of Motorhead. Also, the Prince and Princess of Wales live there. Well, William served in the Royal Air Force.
King Charles.
Yeah.
See a bunch of islands are on there.
Keep looking right, you can see Snowdonia, which contains all 15 mountains of Wales, over 3,000 feet high, including the country's highest, which is called Snowdon.
Yeah.
Only Ben Nevis is high at over 4,000 feet, but that doesn't have a railway that takes you to the summit, nor does it have a cafe at the summit waiting for you to arrive. In my books, that's why I'm new to Wales.
Oh, that's in England, isn't it?
Now, if you fancy taking the train up there, you've got to go to Llanudno. That's Llanudno. It's £40 for the diesel, £60 for the steam train, and it's a 2.5 hour round trip. Now, the eldest person who's been on my train, that's been up to the summit, or to the cafe itself, was 100 years old at the time. 100 years old.
I think that's got the worst.
Now, the oldest person who's been all the way up to the summit was 90 years old.
Somebody got one of the oldest. He's got the front end of the stick of Snowdon.
Did she? Right.
Because she thought she was going on a roller coaster.
Oh no!
Now, I'll take a look up ahead, you can see Dick Janway, and head over Conwy, leads to Conwy Bay. Now, you follow the river inland, you'll see the elegant suspension bridge built by Thomas Talbot.
But she cheered up in the...
So if you look halfway down the Conwy estuary, on the right hand side, you'll see a grey structure down there. That's the bridge we're talking about. The bridge was designed by Robert Stevenson, the son of George Stevenson, who built and designed the famous rocket steam train. To the right of that bridge, you can see Conwy Castle. The castle was built by Edward I between 1283 and 1287, with a sum of £50,000. It took 4 years to build the castle, then it took a further 3 years for the castle wall to be built. You can walk around the castle walls for free. If you're born inside the castle walls, you're known as a jackdaw. And a bit more fun fact for you. Do you remember Will Young from Pop Idols all those many years ago?
Yes, went to see it.
Did you know he's related to King Edward I?
Is he?
Oh.
Okay, I'd like everybody to take a nice deep breath of air. So I'll take another one.
That's a bit weird that he's doing that all the time now.
Now, why did I say that? That's rich people's there, that is. We're just about to enter what the locals call Millionaires Road. It's where some of the most expensive properties are in Wales. Now, there used to be 3 houses for sale down here. One's just recently sold. I'm afraid I can't point that out to you, but I can tell you where it is. On the other side of this brick wall here, there's a 4-bedroom grey bungalow down there, right on the seas front.
Down there, right at the front.
And that's just recently sold for £1.6 million.
We'll stop by. Oh, look, plane.
Oh, yeah. I'm still trying to see where that castle is.
Oh, I'm looking over here.
Yeah. Clan. What? No. Castle.
England, whatever. I don't know if it's over there, right? Is that the bridge? Somewhere over there. He was the one.
Now, somewhere down on the right-hand side, there used to be a small abbey. A small abbey down there. It's where the monks used to pray before walking all the way up to St Tidnow's Church. Now, the footpath they used to take is up on your left-hand side, and it's called Monk's Walk. In fact, you still use it today if you go to St Tidnow's Church. In fact, you can all use the footpath to go all the way to the summit as well. That wooden fence. Look how they've actually cut away so it actually fits on top of the brick stone wall. Somebody's obviously got too much time on their hands. Now I mentioned 2 houses for sale down here. The first one I'm going to point out was on the market for £1.3 million. They've just reduced it by £150,000. So that's actually coming up on your left-hand side. There'll be a green car on your left-hand side. Look above it. The house is called Outlook. That's the market for £1.15 million. So look for the green car on your left-hand side. Then look above it. And when you see that, keep looking left. Keep looking left. Look for the house up there with the red roof and red frontage. That one sold at the beginning of last year for £900,000.
Truly, it's in there.
Now there is another house for sale down here, and I'm going to point it out to you. It was on the market for £1.3 million at the beginning of the year. They've just reduced it to £750,000. £750,000. So that'll be coming up on your left-hand side. Behind the brick wall. Look for a house that's got a red roof and red bricks. So just round this bend here. So start looking behind the brick wall here, red roof, red bricks, left hand side. Now this one has a secret tunnel under this road that goes to a private beach. It's so secret, everybody knows about it. Now take a look up ahead out your right window. You can see the boating lake, which the locals know as a seagull training ground. It's where young girls are taught to dump your fish and chips, your ice cream, your hot dog, your small dog, slow walking people, and the elderly. As you've probably seen, our goals do not take prisoners. If you've got food in your hand, you are fair game.
Yeah, your own fault.
Now come on the left hand side with the old tram stop turning circle. You'll be turning left just after that. And if you take a quick look to the left of it, you'll see a white marble statue of a white rabbit. Now that used to be located in the boating lake. It got moved there because a local user's come along and break his ears off. Since it's been moved there, he's kept his ears.
And there's a Cheshire Cat down here somewhere as well.
We nice.
Now you might or might not see the Cheshire Cat. It's behind this white BMW. So those on the left hand side, look up ahead, you see the white BMW there? Behind that's the Cheshire Cat. So as we turn left here, take a look on the right hand side behind the white BMW. So start looking right behind the white BMW. Right behind the white BMW. You see
Oh
the
yeah, I
Cheshire
see it
Cat.
now.
Cheshire Cat.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
And I think I've
See?
seen the white rabbit.
I've seen it on YouTube.
I saw the rabbit.
Sorry?
I was looking at
You want to see the white rabbit left you in the middle of town. On this road are the old electric tram lines. The trams ran from here to Colwyn Bay from 1908 and finally ceased in 1956. Now I mentioned about the Simon Hedger carving and the 5-mile walking trail. You can download the app. That's if you get the app to work, of course. I tried it, it didn't work. However, you can always go to the Tourist Information Office. That's just been relocated in the venue centre. Inside there they should have a map. However, I'm going to help you out just a little bit. Up on the hills on your left hand side, there's a place up there called House Gardens. That is where you find Tweedledum and Tweedledee. In the middle of town, you will find the White Rabbit. Along the promenade outside the Queen's Hotel, you'll find the Mad Hatter. Now there's 4 more carvings up at Happy Valley, where we first started the tour, just behind the Grand Hotel. Front of that church, you'll see the Queen of Hearts.
Oh, there she is.
And she's pointing to the
There she
west.
is.
Sure. Me personally,
Off with
I
her
think she
head.
looks more like Mick Jagger in drag.
The Queen of Hearts. There she is.
Oh, yeah, there.
Yeah.
She does.
Keep looking right, you'll see the Palladium. There used to be an opera house, a theatre, a circus, a bingo hall, and a cinema. It's now the local Wetherspoons. Now they spent £1 million on that repairing the roof last year. It's still worth putting your head in there and have a look, because it's still got all the old Victorian architecture in there. So it's still worth going in and have a look.
It's not happy touch, not happy touch. You see, happy touch.
Rear Admiral came down here and took over the parade.
Back at the promenade.
Yes, he did get cool. His uniform, his medals, and his ceremonial sword's been taken off him. We are now back at North Shore. We hope you enjoyed the trip with us today. On behalf of the team, we would like to wish you a pleasant rest of the day. Please remain seated until the vehicle comes to a complete stop, and ensure you take all your belongings from the carriage. Any litter can be placed at the bins at the front of the train. If assistance required, then please stay seated for a member of the team to come along and help you on. Thank you.